some tender over baked brown stew chicken. If you're interested, come, let's do it together. To a large bowl, guys, we're gonna add some soy sauce along with some braised fish and meat seasoning. We're going in with our adobo all-purpose seasoning. Guys, this is salt, so be careful. We're also going to use some turmeric. I'm also using some paprika. We're gonna give this chicken a nice color. Then I'm going in with half of a large onion or a medium onion, along with about 3 pieces of scallion, 1 hot pepper, and I'm using the seed, guys. You can remove the seed if you don't want it spice, along with tomato and some sprig of thyme. I also went in with some crushed garlic and pimento seed. And guys, you want to combine this nicely. Press the season into the chicken, guys. Also lift the skin and push the season under the skin. So we're gonna season this nicely. And guys, 30 minutes minimum, or you can season it the day before you're going to cook the chicken, so that you can lock in all that flavor. Trust me, it's best to do it the night before. So once we season this, we're gonna set this aside. Now guys, we're going to move to the second step, which is searing the chicken. We're going to use a oven safe pot or a Dutch oven pot. On medium heat, we're going to add some vegetable oil to the pot. Once that oil is heated, we're going to remove the chicken from the vegetable. This part is tedious, guys, so if you have like some blend season, it would be nice to use it instead of like chopping the season and adding them to the chicken. So if you have some blend up season, just throw them in instead of chopping up the season. And then when you're adding the chicken to the pot, you're gonna add the chicken skin down. So just remove the seasoning, then go ahead and add each pieces of chicken to the hot oil and let them get a nice golden color. And guys, if we find that the chicken have 4 sides, we're gonna sear all 4 sides. So once, and I think each side's gonna maybe take like 5 minutes to sear, and searing is on high heat. So once it developed that nice rich color, then you're going to flip the chicken, right? And guys, you can do the entire process on the stovetop, but I find that when I add the chicken to the oven, I get a more tender, like juicy chicken instead of doing it on the stovetop. So that is why most of the times I just pop the chicken in the oven to just let it finish the process, because at the end of the day, the chicken turn out better that way, to me. So you can try it and let me know if you like it more on the stovetop or in the oven. But this has to do with preference, and as I say, you can do it on the stovetop completely. You don't have to do it in the oven. This is like something like, you know, when you set it and forget it and a business about it again. that's what I like about this. And then I was also doing fried chicken, so I didn't want to have to focus on other things. And I was also steaming some rice and peas, even though the rice and peas could also go in the oven. But with the rice and peas, because it's on low, I just turn it down low, focus on frying the chicken, set the chicken in the oven, the brown stew chicken in the oven, and just let it do its thing. All right guys, so once you flip the chicken or brown the chicken on all sides, then we're gonna move to the next process. We're gonna remove the chicken and we're gonna set them to the side until we're ready to go ahead with the next process. I think I just said both next process. Oh, and one more thing guys, the chicken neck, I don't trash them. I love bones, so that is why you're seeing the chicken neck. And with this oil, you don't want to trash this oil. You can remove some if you don't want so much, or you can just go ahead, but this oil have all the flavor in it. Then we're going to add all our vegetables or herbs and spices to the same pot with the oil, and we're going to saute that. Then I'm going to go in with a spoon of tomato paste, and the tomato paste also gives this a nice rich color. If you don't have tomato paste, you can go ahead and use ketchup. And I'm going to say this again, this is optional, this is your preference. I don't like ketchup in food, so that is why most of the time I don't use ketchup, right? So once you saute this for roughly like 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some broth to the pot. I did went ahead and add beef broth because I had this from when I did some beef last week and I didn't want it to go bad. Then I went in with some barbecue sauce. I did add a little more fish and meat sauce just to give the sauce a little more color, but it's optional. And then I'm just gonna combine all the ingredients together, and I did allow this to boil until it gets thick before I went in and add the chicken. I did add that piece of rosemary as what you saw earlier, guys, because I like the flavor of rosemary when I'm putting the chicken in the oven. I keep saying rosemary, but rosemary. So after we add each piece of chicken, I went ahead and I put all the liquid from the chicken that we fried earlier or sear earlier in the pot. Then we cover, and I'm going to add it to the oven. I did add the chicken to the oven for 1 hour on 350 degrees. And after that 1 hour, I went in and I removed the chicken, take off the lid and pop it back in the oven for about 20 minutes. And after that 20 minutes, this was what the chicken was looking like, guys. And trust me, this was everything. Always a bomb. When I put the chicken in the oven, it was tender, it was flavorful, and it was so delicious. Guys, if you get far in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.